All right, we're not. We are here in the gym, but we are not necessarily in the zone. I did take some pre-workout, and it is actually grotesque the amount of people that are in here. It literally everything is taken. So we managed to get this once. What the hell? Oh God, we managed to get this because someone just got up. But dude, all the benches are taken. All the fucking leg presses are taken. All the power racks are taken. Hamstring curl. Uh, well, the other one is taken. Leg extension. We have the shitty one over here that's available. The good one is taken. Right now, we're just kind of getting blood to the area. Ooh. I don't really consider this a working set right now. Uh, okay. Not bad. Got some blood to the area. So we'll go a little bit higher in weight and do 3 sets. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. 4. Uh, uh, mm, uh, oh my God. That was uncomfortable. All right. Actually, I think I might go up a little bit more in weight. And then also, I did record a little bit on the way over here, but my dumbass forgot to put the fucking receiver into the phone, so I didn't record any of that audio. So, yeah. But, not bad. I'm going to move you. Possible that we will just focus. If I can't get any quad shit, we're going to focus hamstrings, which might not be a ton. But, you know what? We'll probably be able to make it work. We'll figure it out. Ooh. Okay. Oh, dude. Holy Christ. All right. Let's one more. I think one more. One more? Can't remember. I lied, it's 2 more. Ooh. Dude, my foot is gonna cramp. Oh. All right, one more set. Oh. I don't want to hit the fucking weight stack. Sit back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ow! All right, let's clean this off and move the fuck on. Oh my god, dude. Hack squat. I talked about this in the car in the video that I didn't record the audio to, but we're kind of just going to and hitting the things that come like as they come available. Woo. Oh my god, dude. Not bad. Probably could have squeezed one or two more if I'm being honest. Just started feeling it in my knee. Dude, you don't realize as a healthy youth how much you need your knees. And when you have issues with them, bro, you take a lot of shit for granted. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh. Woo. One more set of that. At least one more. Maybe I'll do another one, but just one for now. Let's kind of come up with the feet. Dude, I don't even know how I did that. I didn't even feel my leg. Because I have more than one. Plural. All right. We'll do one more set. Oh my god. All right. Let's get done with this. Woo. So we're going to continue to fuck ourselves and go find something else to do. So guys, the next stop on our equipment roulette is going to be calf extensions on the leg press machine. I really had a good like quad pump and wanted to do, would have been the perfect time for leg extensions, but it's a hot commodity today. Woo. Okay. Ouch. Oh, dude. Doing that makes me feel like my feet have abs, which we all know is not possible. But It's just like crunch. All right. Let's add more weight, and I'm thinking we'll do like 2 sets. This girl is doing hip thrusts like she's trying to get revenge on her father. Jesus. That's a power bottom. For those of you that don't know. This might have been a little too much. Oh my God. That fucking hurt. Holy Christ. All right. Since we didn't get that many, we're going to do 2 more sets of these. Oh. Oh. So, oh, dude, that hurts. Fuck. All right, so, whew. If you've ever seen SpongeBob, when he learns how to drive, he learns how to drive with his big toe. That's kind of what I'm imagining when I'm doing this. I'm like pushing with my big toe, trying to move this shit forward. You can also push like with like your pinky toe or your edge. The edge. It'll work your calves slightly differently. Right now we're doing the big toe method. Ooh. We're done. Oh my God. Whew. Spin the wheel. So this room off over here with all the power racks and whatnot, that's not going to be available anytime soon. So we're going to do dumbbell RDLs. Whew. Oh, there we go. Again, making sure to keep the dumbbells pretty close to my legs, just like if it were a barbell. Okay. Whew. Nice. All right. 2 more sets of that. Ooh, a little lightheaded. My face is tingling. Probably a pre-workout, Berserk by Black Magic. Not bad. It's a decent pre-workout if you're interested in getting a pre-workout. Woo! Oh my God, my legs are shaking. Dude, I am quite wobbly. I don't know if that's because we had a protein shake for lunch and pretty minimal breakfast, but fuck it. Last one. Ooh. my God. Legs are fucking wobbling again. Ooh. All right. We're going to be done with this. Fuck me, bro. Ooh. Let's get caked up together, bro. Hip adductors. Or abductors, not adductors, abductors. I like to think of the difference. You're like, well, if it's an easy way to tell. I think abducted by aliens means that you are being taken away from the planet. So you are taking your legs away from your midline. Ooh. Ah. And we're going to do 3 sets of these. Just repping them out until we can't. Ah. Oh. Woo. Ah. Ah. Okay, all right. That was good. 2 more sets of those. Dude, I just want to be able to do a leg extension. Just. Mm. Oh. Whew. Ah. Oh my God. Holy Christ, that hurts. 1 more set though. Uh, ah. Ah. Mm. 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 Ah. 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 All right, we're done with this. Yeah, buddy. We're trembling. This side, not so much, but this one's shaking like a leaf. See my ripped shoe? Ooh, nice and ripped. Ooh. Ah. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Mm. Ooh. Oh my God, dude. Huh. All right, we'll go up and wait though. That seemed, I did more than I expected. It did help for me to kind of hold myself down. Felt like I could isolate my legs more, or my quads specifically. And yeah, I felt like I could do more. Whew. 2 more sets. Yeah, maybe 3. We'll say 3. Oh my God, dude. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, God. All right. Whew. That didn't feel good. I think we'll keep the weight here and do the next 2 sets. And then I think we're going to get the fuck out of here. Whew. I don't even know what time it is. Ugh. Ah. Oh, man, dude. One more. Oh. Whoa. Alrighty. Let's be done. Fuck, dude, that hurts. Oh. All right. Uh, that's about it. The only thing I think that I left out was the hip adductors. So, legs coming in. But that's okay. We'll hit them next leg day. Yeah, pretty solid. How you doing? Pretty solid. Dude, my legs were fucking shaking. Holy crap, that was fucking phenomenal. Actually, I like when I get the weird physiological symptoms. Like I will say, after legs, like the leg day soreness, I'm not opposed to it. Like I kind of like the fact that it's uncomfortable and sucks. It like I feel like damn, like not like I fucking hurt myself or pulled something. Like when I pulled my like psoas muscle, that was not fun. That was not fun at all. That hurt to open up my hip for like a month. But when you actually have like good exercise soreness, I'm a fan of that. I do like that, and yeah, it's just like knowing like yeah that's me growing. That's what that is. That's me putting in work. So I've grown to enjoy it. And then like just the shakes, like that's like whoa, good workout or low blood sugar, depleted glycogen stores, one or the other. I want to think that it's the good workout, but nevertheless, legs is complete, and I feel great. I was talking to someone about this earlier, but like legs to me is like the one exercise day that it's I think it's the toughest to start, but it feels the best when you finish because it's like I'm done with legs. Like we got that out of the way, and yeah, normally it's a taxing one, so you feel like you feel like you put in work, and that you really accomplish something. So I do like that about leg days. But today, holy fuck, dude, it was so when I record, I try to like not include a shit ton of people. It's inevitable that people are going to be in the background. But I try to limit that just because not everybody wants to be on camera, which I understand. I do get that. So if some of my shots are like, man, he's so close, that's why. I try to be as courteous as I can be while still doing what I want to do by recording and like making these videos for you guys. So, give and take. But there were so many people. Like that extra squat, like the extra room that they have with all of the power racks and hammer strength machines, completely booked. That shit was just off limits. So we weren't going to really do any of that. But I think that we made out well with hamstring curls, hack squat, leg extension, hip abductors, some excuse me, some RDLs with the dumbbells. Not too shabby. Another thing that I haven't done is lunges. Lunges are good for your quads. They are, and again, you don't need a ton of weight with them because those will burn. Those will certainly burn a lot and are quite effective. But I just don't do them. I never think to do them. But dude, today, I don't even know how I would be able to record that because I would need a decent amount of space. And well, I guess what I'm thinking of is walking lunges. I guess I could be in one spot, but I don't know. That's a lot of movement to like ensure that I'm doing this all on my own. So it's not like I have someone that could record me and get all these. I gotta think about all this shit ahead of time. Um, but those are good. And what I used to do years and years ago um, was I would, whenever I wanted to drink water, instead of having a blender bottle with me or a bottle of water, I would just go get it from the fountain. But I would make myself on leg days lunge to and from the water fountain whenever I wanted water. And there was body weight lunges, so I don't even have any extra weight. But yeah, dude, that was fucking. So maybe we'll do some of those in the future. I do like the fact that with lunges, I could work on each leg individually because I do believe that my right leg and maybe even my right side upper body, it's a little bit different um, to a degree, but I do feel like my right side, it being my dominant side, it is my stronger side. So doing something like lunges would allow me to develop the left side more, which, I mean, I should do it, but it's not like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. So yeah, I just got a part, like, I have some lagging body parts that could use some catch up. Not to be confused with the Heinz kind, but I like that Heinz kind. But nevertheless, yeah. So maybe we'll do some of those in the future. Um, as far as hamstrings, maybe I'll look up some exercises to try out for hamstrings. I just, again, they were never really something I did a whole lot of. So, I would say my knowledge on those is kind of rudimentary and basic. That means that's redundant. That means the same thing. Not the redundancy, but rudimentary and basic. But I should say limited. But it's mainly like hamstring curls and then, you know, RDLs. That's basically what I do. I do feel like, and of course, I am biased. I'm not like a bodybuilding competitor or judge, so take this what you will. Personally, I don't feel like my hamstrings are that bad. I notice when I record in the videos that I make, I could see them. It's like, oh, look, there's my hamstrings, and they seem pretty decent. So I'm not too worried about that. But I don't know. Maybe I could talk to a bodybuilding coach or something. They're like, dude, your hamstrings are the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know. To me, it looks good. And I think, like, overall in the gym, like, do I compete? No. Will I one day? Maybe. But I'm really just trying to, like, be healthier, lose weight, and, like, hey, I want what I think looks good. That's what I'm trying to do. You know, not necessarily what other people think, but what I think looks good. Now, of course, like, I want to be proportional and, like, I do like the aesthetics, but it's more so based off of my own preferences, not necessarily the preferences of others or like a judge. But I do see a benefit to like seeing in a bodybuilding context where I could use some work. Now, granted, I still need to lose body fat, and we're still doing it. Um, I need to keep losing body fat in order to really see what my muscles look like. But also, I don't really have like this massive desire to get super lean. Like, I want to get leaner for sure. And I'll see people online and watch videos and like, dude, some pretty lean dudes out there. But I know that that's not really necessarily sustainable. It might not actually feel like it might not be sustainable. It might not feel that great, especially at like that low body fat, because your hormones are pretty fat dependent. Um, and yeah, I just don't. Maybe I could do it. I just don't know if from like a lifestyle standpoint, if that's really a realistic goal. Some people might want to be, 10% body fat or less, and like, granted, you can be. Um, I want to value like quality of life. So for that reason, like, I still like to eat, you know, junk from time to time. I still want to enjoy things. I enjoy the gym and I like bodybuilding. I find it fun. You know, again, if I was doing a competition, then this would be totally different. You do what you got to do. But overall, I'm really just trying to be healthier, be more like physically fit, and just like, yeah, just healthier, be physically fit, and like what I see in the mirror. Because again, for a long time, like growing up, even as an adult, I didn't. I just felt like terrible. You know, like, it's weird if you've never dealt with this, but I think if you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you've probably dealt with this. But when you look in the mirror and you're like, damn, like, you just look at your fat, or maybe if you're on the other end of the spectrum and you know you want to gain weight, and that's just you can't seem to put on weight, and you feel like inferior because you're skinny, or you feel inferior because you're overweight, and you look in your mirror and you hate yourself, and then you feel ashamed of yourself, and then that normally feeds into the behaviors that got you there in the first place. Now, I would say, like, if you are someone who's skinny or trying to put on muscle, and like you were born skinny, like, there's some components that might just be tough that you had no control over, um, you know. And from that standpoint, realistically, like, you do what you can, but not everybody is designed for every sort of activity, or like, some people aren't genetically built to have a ton of muscle. Some people aren't genetically built to be like super lean. Genetics do play a role, and oftentimes, like, we don't necessarily consider that when we're trying to reach fitness goals, or we see people online and like we think, oh, I want to be like them. Like, again, social media has a good habit of really pushing, like, what's popular is the extremes, right? So you get like, and like, more and more videos are coming out about this, but it's like the top 1%. You're looking at the top 1% of like genetically gifted people. And in this context, in like bodybuilding or like weightlifting, you're looking at that top percentage of people in that particular thing. Well, that's not most people. You could be top 1% for something else. I have no idea what that is, but something else. Some people have this. Maybe you, and I keep making this comparison, but like me, I will never be a fucking runner. Like, someone that could run forever, super quick, like, that's just not me. I noticed when I was a little bit younger that um, I adapted well to physical exercise, and like, if I went to the gym, I knew that if I just went to the gym, I know that I would start to gain strength and size, and lose weight. I knew that I could gain muscle pretty quickly and strength, and I also knew that I could lose it pretty quickly. Um, and that kind of confidence, like, help carry me through, because they're like, I knew, like, if I just got off the couch, or like if I just worked out, I know that I'm going to get results. Like, that's without question. I know that's going to happen. It's just a matter of me doing it and like being consistent with it. And that's what I think has separated um, who you see right now from who I used to be before, where I would be consistent at the gym, like most people, consistent for like a week or two. Well, I guess you can't really say consistent if it's like a week or two, but you know, you get my drift. Like you go to the gym, you're all about it for like a week or two, and then you know, slowly the fall off starts to happen. You know, that was me. So like I would get into it and then fucking fall out of it and then revert to my same behaviors and then got to start all over again. Um, but this time I just stuck with it. And I was like, you know, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not constantly looking to see, you know, if I'm gaining results. Like, of course I like to look and like see you like, it's exciting to see the changes. But I was just like, you know what, just keep doing it. Trust it's working. And you know, a couple weeks go by, you start to notice maybe a little thing here, a little thing there, and you're like, all right, like I got this shit. Like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then you just like, just keep it going. Just keep it running in the background. You know, it's kind of like this might be an awful comparison, but and it just came to me. But like, you don't when you're not home, you don't think of, oh, is your refrigerator on and keeping your food cold and at a safe temperature? No, you just trust like shit's working. You know, it's just going, it's doing its thing, even when you're not around. Like it's still doing its thing. Well, even when you're not necessarily seeing a physical change and you're in the gym, you know, trust that in the background it is working. You're just not necessarily going to see it. Just trust that it's working. You don't got to fucking reinvent the wheel. You don't got to like take all these fucking supplements. You don't got to fucking, you know, you don't got to hop on gear or anything like that. You just got to trust that it's working. See what you can do. Just, I think trusting that it's working will help prevent you from being discouraged. And I think it's very easy when you're trying to make a change. The moment you start getting discouraged, we have a tendency to just like give up or just fucking fall off and slip back into those. Oh, stay with me. Slip back into those old habits, and that's where we have to be resilient. That's where resilience comes in. It's just like, despite that, just fight down and keep going. But yeah, gonna go take a shower now. We're about at the abode, so I'll see you tomorrow. It's chest and tries day, and remember to stay beautiful and that you are loved. I will see you later.